Hello, happy beaders. It's time to open another dollar bead box. This is for January 2018. And can you believe it's 2018? I guess we've had 9 days to get used to it. So probably pretty believable by now. But what happened was I got the box, I did the video, and I had trouble with it, and so I'm redoing it, so the box is already open. So we'll just put that aside, and we'll get started with our dollar bead bag items. And if you're not familiar with these subscriptions, you get four strands of 3mm check glass fire polish and 4 of the 4mm every month that they select for you, and you get a list so that you know what you're getting. And then you can reorder all the January items through February 28th. So at this point, you almost have 2 full months to order what you'd like to get more of. And I think that's just perfect. So let's start with these strands. And we got a 3mm and a 4mm of matte Victorian bronze. And I cannot tell you how beautiful this color is. To me, this is a gold, almost like a rose gold, and it's extremely beautiful. And when it's next to one of the other items, some of these sparkly beads down here, like this one right here, I'm going to tell you that is just gorgeous. I love how that looks together and how they play off each other. So a 3mm and a 4mm of matte Victorian bronze. And then next is the metallic rhubarb here in the 3mm. And we, last month, I believe, got this in 4mm. That is just a beautiful kind of many colors in one. Here you've got purples and greens and pinks coming out there. And then an ocean green opal. This one really drew my eye as soon as I opened the box. That is such a lovely, kind of delicate but rich color. Very nice. And the matte cyan. It's very pretty, and my camera's not picking it up real well, but it is a lighter red than what it looks like. It looks a bit darker. Now it's picking it up a little bit better. It's more of a medium red. It reminds me of Atomic Fireball color. Those spicy cinnamon jawbreakers from our childhood. Okay, and then the 4mm, other than the matte Victorian bronze, we've got the Chartreuse Nebulous Luster. I'm a sucker for green, and that also works really well with the gold of this matte Victorian bronze. Very pretty together. And we have also Blue Turquoise Nebulous Luster. I really love the nebulous lusters. They are very, very nice. And that, I'm sure that would look really nice with this Victorian bronze as well. See that together? Really pretty. And then lastly, for that we have Vitriol Vintage Metallic. Another color that's got some green and bronze, purple and blue in it. Just a lot of different things going on. That's very pretty. I'm going to put that with this green nebulous luster with the travertine. Yep, that looks that looks really nice. That looks really nice. It maybe almost blends a little too well. So we'll move on to the dollar bead bag, and these are subscriptions. You get something every month. You can do the bead bag separately, the bead box separately. You can sign up for 1 month at a time. You get a better deal if you sign up for 6 months at a time. Sorry about that. If you sign up for 6 months at a time, it's a better deal. And I will put information on how to get to their website, dollarbeadbox.com, at the end of in the information box below the video. So on the other side here we have our list. We have our list, and we have got an 8x10mm check glass table cut oval in olive or ocean blue, and I got the olive. As you can see, it is an oval, but it's got cuts in it that make it, the cuts in it are a little more angular, and you can see from this one right here that I'm moving the shape that's on the top. Isn't that neat? You can see that in these two, and the light hits it just right. So that's that one. And then we've got a 2x3mm check glass gem cut rondelle in amethyst, which is really pretty. Amethyst is my birthstone, so I really like that one. And then we've got 3x5mm in jasper, a jasper mix, and this almost looks like it's travertine, but this is looks like a jasper stone, very creamy. It's got a little bit of reddish and orangish and brown colors. It's got a little bit of twinkle in the glass cut. That's what I love about the check glass. The cuts are so pretty in those. And then we've got this 4x5mm check glass pinch in aqua, 38 of these. Isn't that pretty? I just love that one. Just love it. I'll be very pretty with some other blues and with creamy colored things. Really nice. I like the pinch glass. They're just a little bit different shape and delicate. Adds a little more interest. Okay, and then 3x6mm check glass rondelle, emerald or vintage bronze, 70. I've got the vintage bronze here, and that is I think it's stunning. I've got some orange beads that I'm trying to put together into a longer necklace, and I think I'm going to try these with it, and I will be sure to post a video if I ever do get that finished and have success putting those colors together. I've got a couple different kinds of orange beads, and I was trying to find something to set them off, you know, a contrasting color, and this could be the one. All right, we'll see. And then we have 10mm check glass tabular square opaque turquoise with travertine. This is very pretty. It's got a lot of that green in it, but then the turquoise too. So you can see each one is different and has its own personality. Isn't that pretty? A lot of things that you could do with that. I've got a little ink on my fingers here, and I did wash my hands, but it didn't come off too well. All right, and then our additional items, we have got Swarovski bicones, 6mm, and we have got them in cyclamen opal, so a kind of a purple amethyst kind of color here, and it's got some pink to it, a little iridescence to it. Of course, it's opal, so that's what gives it that really nice look. And then we've also got a mocha bicone, 6 of these, and that it's not really showing how pretty it is unless I take it out. So I'm going to take it out. See how pretty that is. That's really nice. I really like the color brown too. So pretty for, it's just a pretty neutral. You can go, mushroom browns, and of course there's all the taupes and everything, but then there's like the really dark chocolate browns, which, who doesn't like chocolate anyway? So you can go with dark chocolate or milk chocolate, and just see how rich they get. I thought that purple just showed up so much better if I took it out. And then we've got some 3mm rounds, and I love 3mm because 3 is half of 6. There's 100 in here, and they're really great for just setting off just a good spacer bead. And when I make wrap bracelets, I usually use 6mm beads like this, and so every once in a while I'll put 2 3s instead of a 6 and put that in there, and that just gives a little bit more interest, a little more texture. So these will really come in handy. And they've also got antique brass, seems to be the thing that they're doing this month, the metal that they're using, because we've got a 30mm dragonfly pendant, antique brass. And the dragonfly, I know it's the same on both sides. It's got that texture on both sides here, and you can use the wings as connectors. You could use this top as a connector. You could probably dangle a bead in this bottom part if you wanted to with a jump ring. That's a really pretty, nice dragonfly It's got some nice movement to it. It's a cutie, huh? Okay. And then next we have keys, three keys, antique brass and antique silver assortment. And I love these keys because they're all different and they're different sizes. And this one even has a number on it, just like it came with your toolbox or something like that, or your bike key. And then here's the other ones. Isn't that neat? This one even says something on it. It's got some letters on it and a little heart for the opening at the bottom down here, little heart. It's got some little design on it. So those are really pretty. I like the detail that are on those. Thank you, Dollar Bead Box, for sending us such cute keys this month. That's awesome. Okay, next there is a breast cancer pendant. It says style and size varied. I got one that has a loop at the top and then a jump ring, and it's a darker pink color, and it's just silver on the back. It's just smooth silver on the back. Okay, and then there's two 28mm 2-hole connectors, and these are very pretty filigree and antique brass, and we've got 2 of them in there. Isn't that nice? I love that. Those will come in really handy. And then here's some ear wires. We've got 8 ear wires in silver plated, and you can see they've got the wire wrap and the ball on there. It makes them a little fancier. So some very nice ear wires, enough to make 4 pair of earrings. And then we have got 12 by 20mm check glass 2-hole rectangle in silver opal. Here's what that looks like. And that's going to be really pretty. And I almost thought about it with the cyclamen bicones. I thought that could look really pretty if you dangle them together, put them on a jump ring, you know, make wire loops, put it through a wire and make loop at the top, and then jump ring this with 1 or 2 of these and let it dangle in front of it. I thought that would be really pretty because they both have kind of the opal look to them. So that was my thought. Where did I put the... I'm not sure where I put it. But anyway, I'll just put these down here. Oh, there it is. And then there's another pair of green, and they're 16mm check glass tabular square chartreuse with travertine. And these are really pretty. And you remember we got these nebulous luster 4mm. They look really nice with that. They really go well. The color is good. It almost blends a little too well, though. You'd want to maybe set that off a bit. That would look nice with the with this bronze, and it would look nice with the mocha bicones. Where did they go? There they are. The mocha bicones and the green travertine. That looks really nice together. I mean, chartreuse with travertine. So that's what we have for this month. And I remember I'll put down in the bottom, in the information, the website for the Dollar Bead Box. And be sure to go to the Facebook page for Dollar Bead Box Unboxers to find out things that people have made with their Dollar Bead Box and Dollar Bead Bag. If I have anything that I make with these, then I will sure remember to put that in there. Have a happy January. Happy beading.